We're starting
Yeah, we're starting our first podcast.
episode 1. Well, to anyone who possibly may be listening, thank you for tuning in and actually listening, because people could care less about teenagers in a garage talking about some random stuff.
Yeah.
So,
Let's begin.
yeah, my name is Jordan, 13, born on December 31st.
And my name is Nico, 13, and born on,
You can't even remember your own birthday?
I don't really like talking about it.
Why?
2008 of April 4th, April 9. So yeah.
Why was
I don't really like talking about it. I don't know why.
It's just a random day in April.
But yeah, it's just a random day. All right, let's start, let's just start it.
All right. So, like all the rumors with like Aaron Rodgers and stuff of the NFL.
I've been hearing them, yeah.
Yeah, it's really weird. I don't know how I feel about it. A lot of people keep saying that it's fake. A lot of people keep saying it's real. And a lot of like the rumors come for a certain person, and he actually confessed on the first NFL draft day, I think, that the source that he got was actually just from him.
Oh.
So none of the stuff was actually reliable. None of it was true.
Damn.
So that's actually pretty big, because the Aaron Rodgers stuff is getting real intense. And yeah, it's just, I don't know what to expect from this season, because with all the great like picks that every team made except for Carolina.
Yeah, that's true.
Carolina just fumbled the ball. Like they pick cornerbacks 2 days in a row.
Have you heard about Stranger Things?
Oh, the trailer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, so basically, I got it, so basically the trailer, I don't know what to expect now.
I don't either. The teaser was like completely different from what we would usually get.
Yeah, that is so true. Because the first one said that we're not in Hawkins anymore.
Well, no, that was actually
A teaser.
Yeah, that was the announcement for the season.
But that made no sense because
it
shows Jim Hopper. So,
well, yeah, it may show Jim Hopper, but that was in Russia.
That's true.
Because he got captured by the Russians.
But we all thought he died.
Yeah,
But there were rumors about him saying, like, oh, he escaped and stuff.
I got pretty mad about that, because a lot of people thought that he lived in the end of the third season, because the gate was still technically open.
Yeah.
And they think that he jumped to the upside down, which I don't think is possible unless the man has super strength.
Or he could just jump through.
This man has to have some hops in order to make it in the gate.
Well, his last name is Hopper, so.
I mean, I don't think he's trying to, like, literally take his last name seriously.
Yeah.
But
I don't think either, but.
It makes no sense for him to jump in the gate, because the gate was, like, I want to say 20 feet away.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. The gate was so far away from where
it
he
was
was
really far. It would have been hard for him to jump into it.
And even for him to even like make it in that laser that was making it would have just cut him.
Yeah, it would have sliced him open.
Or just completely disintegrated.
Obliterated.
But the teaser that we just got recently with what was his name? I would just call him Papa, because that's like the only name I remember. But it shows him like walking into a room, and he's like, "Hey children, how are you all doing?" And then it cuts to 11.
That's true.
But
it cuts to 11, and then out of nowhere it shows 11 and like all the old things that were happening to her.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing I don't understand is why.
Yeah.
Why are they talking about like all... Actually, I think I know. Because they're adding more people. They're trying to make more of them. But I thought that guy died.
Yeah, well, he did. He did die. I think he got his neck snipped.
His neck, like, or the truck went on top of his. I don't know. I don't know what happened. I don't remember, but I know he died for sure. But now I don't understand.
Yeah, it's really hard to, like, process that the first season of Stranger Things
Yeah, that's true.
came out in 2016.
Yeah.
5 years ago. That's crazy.
Yeah, and we're 5 years ahead, and they still need to make the 4th season.
Yeah. Well, we can all blame COVID for that, obviously.
Well, yes, that's true. We could blame COVID. But they were working during COVID.
Yeah, they were. It took them a long time, but that kind of goes along with a lot of movies nowadays. Is it just me, or is it like every single movie feels rushed now? Every movie that's been
Yes,
released.
because of COVID and like all those kissing scenes. Have you ever wondered why they're kissing while COVID?
I don't think I've even seen a movie with somebody in a kissing scene.
I have, and I've heard that like rumors about them like having to take breath mints before they kiss and stuff.
Breath mints?
Yeah.
Why? That's not gonna help. That's
I know.
Breath mints? Are you serious?
Yeah. Out of all things, you choose breath mints.
But no, not even that. I mean, I get it. You're trying to make it somewhat.
Like you're trying to make a remake or something.
What? How? I don't
So
get it.
talking about Mortal Kombat.
Oh yeah, that movie was.
I
A lot
don't.
of people
If
hate
you
it.
guys, if you viewers right now, if you're listening to this, if you guys have not seen Mortal Kombat yet, I would say skip ahead.
I wouldn't say skip ahead. I haven't seen I mean, I have seen a little bit of the original.
You
Mortal
have?
Kombats. Yeah.
I thought you seen the whole thing. I've seen the whole thing of
the
it.
original Mortal Kombat movie.
Yeah, from like
the,
19.
The bad ones specifically.
Yeah, the bad one.
I don't know. I mean, really, you can always say it's a bad one. I don't know why, but every single video game movie is usually bad.
That's true.
Which makes literally no sense, because a lot of games nowadays have great plots.
Yeah, and plus the games now are making the movies look better.
Yeah, but
Just based off of the games.
I think games are just more like hands-on, and you get to choose the story or how you like interact with it. With movies, it just kind of picks for you.
That is so true.
So, I don't know. Video games, they're great, but I just don't think they're meant to cut out for a movie.
True.
I mean, video games are...
Depends what game it is. Like, honestly, Call of Duty, they've been making natural disaster movies based on it.
Oh,
but still...
Uncharted.
True.
Tom Holland's supposed to play Tim Drake.
Yeah, I saw the trailer for that.
Well,
or the teaser.
Yeah, like plot leaks and
like
pictures.
Tom Clancy or whatever.
Yeah, I don't...
Those movies, like, my dad used to always watch them.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, they're somewhat enjoyable, but it feels weird not being able to be the person in the movie than just randomly watching it.
Yeah, it's like, we're playing as the game. Like, say we love the movie so much we want to play the game, right?
Yeah.
We play as in the game, but you don't feel how you would in the movie.
I mean, it's just kind of expected, especially because video games and movies are completely different.
Yeah.
But...
unless they added the quality the same.
Yeah.
But honestly, I don't think that's ever going to happen unless you're doing virtual reality.
Mm-hmm.
But...
I can definitely agree that movies can definitely turn out to be a good video game.
True. It depends on what movie, though.
Yeah, or it just depends on the character that they choose.
Like John Wick, Hitman.
Well,
the game Hitman, the first one, exactly the same. Second one, exactly the same. They've been making the Hitman games. There's the third one now. There's 3 John Wick movies.
I know there's a third one now.
They just made a third one.
Yeah. I mean...
they started making it when John Wick, the third movie of John Wick came out. So
video games
that makes no sense.
Movies that are turned into video games that I definitely can agree are good as video games are the Spider-Man games and the Batman games.
That's true.
The Spider-Man games are
and Telltale games.
Telltale games.
I'm not gonna lie. At first, when I started playing Telltale games, they sucked. Okay, they did.
Now that we're kind of older, it just kind of depends on the game that you're playing that's Telltale.
True, but even like speaking of Telltale games, they get fun after a while. It depends on which one you play. Spider-Man Telltale games, like the ones on the DS. Remember those?
I don't think Spider-Man ever had Telltale games.
It was only on the DS.
Oh, I didn't remember that Minecraft story mode was definitely a fun.
It was after a while.
There was also a Batman one. The Batman one, it was interesting. It was definitely different. It just feels weird with video games. Like, Telltale games just don't feel like a video game, you know? It just feels like random. But I mean, I still enjoy them. The Minecraft story mode was really fun for me. It's definitely like hooking. It just sucks that a lot of Telltale games. Oh wait, no, I think every Telltale game, you have to buy the episodes.
Yes, you do.
Very annoying.
Except for like the first couple episodes are
Yeah.
free, but they were trying to make it free so you could buy all the others.
Yeah. Oh.
So you could buy the whole game.
I forgot Guardians of the Galaxy also had a Telltale.
They
game.
did?
Yeah.
On what?
It was. I think it was just on Xbox.
Xbox?
I
Yeah, I've had
remember-
Xbox most of my life. I don't think they have.
I remember.
I could
watching-
check later, but
I remember watching gameplay of that one. I didn't enjoy it, mostly because it just didn't seem like Guardians of the Galaxy. I mean, it was completely different from what you usually
and probably
see.
the quality was worse, and it wasn't it like a 3D game.
Yeah.
It was like so weird, like those 3D games that they make. Like pretty much all the games now are 3D, but the
Yeah.
Telltale ones from back then, the quality was so shit. All right, it was. I'm not gonna lie, it was.
I wouldn't say to swear, but okay.
All right.
You can. I'm not your parents, but
We
anyway.
might say it like once or twice in like a podcast. This is our first one. This is gonna be probably like 20 more minutes. We don't know yet, but let's keep going.
But have you ever heard of the Dasani theory?
The Dasani?
Yeah, like the water brand.
No,
Really?
no.
So a couple of years back, you know Shane Dawson, right?
Yeah, Shane Dawson. Yeah.
Feel bad for the guy. What happened to him? Anyway, so apparently, Dasani is not a water. It actually is a water at all. So you know how when you go to, like, for example, Six Flags.
Yeah,
right?
they always sell.
They
Dasani.
always sell Dasani.
Yeah.
And is it just me or is like Dasani tastes terrible? Honestly,
It sucks. Honestly.
it's terrible. But it's, you know how it like makes you still want more of the Dasani?
Yeah.
That's because it's like a soda. You know how like when you open it up, it's got the little tss.
Yeah, that's pretty much with every.
No, that's the only one. That's the only water that has like the soda opening, like the tss.
But why doesn't it not taste like soda?
Because it's like pure salt. So every single time you drink it, it makes like your tongue really dry, and it makes you want to have more. So
Yeah, because it makes your tongue. It's the same with every soda, though.
yeah, but
They
at
make
least-
you like want to have more of it,
but at least
and
the
buy
soda-
more
at
because
least, like at least the soda's good though.
yeah, it's really good.
Soda.
We get it. It's addicting.
It's definitely way better than Dasani.
Yeah.
But well, they also Shane Dawson also he watched a video, and they were like there was like these real, it was like a testing of the water. So for example, if I had Ice Mountain and I poured a little bit of the cup, there would be like a pill that you would put in the water, and then it would turn to a certain color to see if it's actually water or not. So for Ice Mountain, it was green, meaning that it was like
Yeah.
water. And with Dasani, it was yellow. It was like pure yellow. It was like puke yellow.
That's like the color for soda.
Yeah, it's like the color for some sodas. It's like the color for really just anything with soda products. But it's just weird knowing that Dasani is supposed to be a purified water, and it's the complete
And it
opposite.
doesn't taste
It's the
anything like
complete
water.
opposite.
Yeah. Have you ever heard of the simulation theory?
Simulation theory. I mean, I've heard some of the stuff like with people saying that we're living in a simulation. Yeah, but I haven't heard it. No.
So you know how like in VR, like we're wearing a headset, right?
Yeah.
Like we put them on and everything, and when we put them on, like it's the same. It looks exactly the same, right?
Okay.
So think of this: we are wearing VR headsets for our whole lives.
Well, that kind of doesn't make sense.
Wait, let me finish. So we're wearing them for the rest of our lives, but when we put them on, like ours, when we put them on, after a while it hurts.
Yeah.
Headaches. We get headaches all the time.
I get migraines constantly.
Exactly. But we're not doing anything to get them.
It's kind of like, if you're saying it's a VR headset, it's like you're playing VR on VR.
Yeah, we're playing VR on VR. I'm not kidding.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Because why? How can I not touch my eyes? Because you're supposed to be holding a controller, and then you're supposed to, like, not even be able to touch your eyes.
Yeah, but you know how we can't, like, go into third person and shit?
Well, that's because we're not living in a video game anymore.
Exactly. But it's a simulation. People die, and they come back.
In reincarnation?
Yes. They come back to be a butterfly, a dog, whatever.
Okay.
They could choose, once they're dead, they could choose what they want to be.
Except that you don't come back with the same memories from your past.
Exactly.
I mean,
Simulation.
I guess, I mean, it's kind of a coincidence, but you know what's even more of a coincidence?
What?
That, you know how Abraham Lincoln and JFK, they both got assassinated. They both died from a 100-year span of time. Completely. It was 100 years. So, if he died in, I think, 1963, Abraham Lincoln died in 1863, which was 100 years, and they both got assassinated. JFK got shot from a factory. The killer had a middle name, and he ran into an abandoned movie theater to hide. As John Wilkes Booth, he had a middle name. He assassinated Abraham Lincoln. He killed him in a movie theater, and he went to an abandoned factory to hide. That's just like a huge coincidence. There's so much stuff that goes along and ties together with that. You can connect the dots completely.
God damn.
Like, seriously, it makes no sense.
He goes to a movie theater and dies in a factory. He goes to a factory and dies in a movie theater. That makes no sense, though. I don't get it. 100 years with, like, span.
Yeah, that I can believe is a coincidence.
That is a coincidence.
And they both got assassinated. That's
True.
The thing. That's crazy.
Damn.
But then again, that was also around the Cuban Missile Crisis time.
Yeah.
So that is another, like, coincidence there. But you want to know one thing that I really am not settled with the future?
What?
So, you know how, like, everyone is focused on technology and we're just being lazy in some ways and, like, cutting our time in half with tech? Sometimes it may not always be reliable. And I'm not saying, like, eventually in the future our life is going to turn into the Terminator movies.
Yeah.
But you know how, like, you've seen the Back to the Future movies, right?
Yeah.
In the second one, when there's, like, flying cars, and it's 2015.
Yeah.
It was actually spot on, almost. Because you know how in Back to the Future Part 2, when Marty is, like, walking down the street, and he sees, like, a sign saying the Cubs beat the Crocodiles in the World Series.
Yeah.
In 2015. That was 1 year away from the Cubs actually winning the World Series in 2016.
What?
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
And it's also kind of ironic because you know how, like, the team they went against was the Crocodiles?
Yeah.
Miami never had a team back in the 80s for Miami.
Word?
Yeah,
You're
seriously.
right.
No, I'm serious. The Miami, anything. Miami never had a baseball team in the 80s.
Damn.
And now we have the Marlins. But anyway, from the Back to the Future coincidence, with flying cars, what if someday, like...
we get flying cars.
Yeah, and that's going to be, like, the whole new highways and stuff. Imagine the car accidents. Because then they would crash, and they would fall from a huge height and possibly cause even more damage.
Yeah.
But also...
Or they could just have the same highways and
Yeah.
They're driving, something's going on with their car, someone crashes into them, boom.
But even then, what if, like, the cars are reliable on tech, like power?
True.
And one day, if the power went out in that specific area, what if the cars all ran out of power and literally every single car from the sky would fall?
True, because now they're having planes
Yeah.
being controlled by computers.
Yeah, that's another thing. I don't get that. That's so stupid.
But I kind of understand that because it's tiring for pilots to constantly go back and forth to places, right?
Yeah,
because they have to go to one place, stay there for like 2 days, 3 days, and then boom, come back. That's the thing, and they have to learn every language.
Yeah,
They have to learn a lot of languages. Because
Absolutely.
what if they get stuck at one place?
Yeah.
Like their plane is about to run out of fuel. Oh, like they forgot to put fuel in their plane.
You realize how many buttons are in the cockpit?
Oh my god, that's why they're putting they're having it controlled by robots.
I would at least have the buttons controlled by robots, but I would control the plane.
I would like it's like Avengers like predicting the future because Stark controlled like all these planes. He made Jarvis, right?
Yeah.
Jarvis can control planes, cars, whatever.
That's true.
He can hack into anything. People are trying to do that right now.
Yeah, you see Hacksmith, right?
Yeah.
Hacksmith literally made his own Jarvis.
Exactly.
That's crazy. Literally, people could just watch that video and create their own Jarvis.
Exactly. They can make it their own voice, their own, like, whatever, and they can hack into anything they want.
I don't know about the hacking part.
Yeah, you would have to do, like, a little bit more coding into that, but still.
Imagine Albert Einstein making his own Jarvis.
That would be funny. Jarvis, make me whatever. Like,
in a year, the literal computer would be the next president.
True.
Like, seriously. And
hey, Jarvis, you need to fill out these paperwork. Like, I'm telling you right now.
That'd be...
Oh, I have to tell you something. Yesterday, I was coming home from Walgreens, all right, with my dad. I turned to the right. I see a guy like this. Like, you know how Trump, like, is like this? Like, he's on, like, a picture, and he's like this. Like, looking straight forward, like this. Oh, my God. It was him like this. It looked exactly like Trump. He was like this.
Well, you're trying to say that Donald Trump literally went to Chicago to...
I don't know. No, I'm not saying that. Because he would still probably have a bodyguard or something.
I mean, I could see it. He has his own tower here, so it's not like he can't...
True, he has his own Trump Tower. But I think he has that in every state.
He has one in New York. That's the only one that I remember that he has a tower in.
Yeah. What else do you have?
Have you ever heard the adrenochrome theory?
The what?
Adrenochrome?
Adrenochrome? No, I've never heard of that.
So, the theory is... By the way, half of our theories pretty much come from Jumpers Jump.
Yeah, shout out to Jumpers Jump. So, thank you guys.
Yeah. But anyway, adrenochrome, right?
Yeah.
So you know how, like, humans or adults are always looking to be smarter sometimes?
Yeah.
And you know how children are, like, obviously have hormones.
Yeah,
and their body's always changing. They're getting smarter each day.
Yeah.
Adults were trying, like, during the 2016 election, they were trying to convince children to draw blood from them and stick it into adults. So that way their minds can grow.
What?
So just imagine, if in 2021, we're sitting in class.
Oh.
We're taking a test.
And then, like, a guy in a hazmat suit comes in saying, hey, kids, each and every one of you have to come with me into a room. I have to draw some of your blood to give to other parents. Bro, that would have been so sad.
That would have been sad. It would have been creepy. Like, imagine that.
I could, actually. But that's sad.
I can really see it.
Yeah, I could really see that actually happening.
At this point, I can see America going any possible way.
You want to know something? China, you know how we're like using the vaccine and everything?
Yeah.
China's the only one that's not. And they're the one that were congesting to get a vaccine.
Wait,
they were the ones who said, hey, let's get a vaccine, guys.
They're not using the vaccine?
No. No one in China is using it. Japan, yes, because they actually are scared.
Well, maybe with that...
The Chinese government doesn't give a...
I just think that the Chinese don't, like, really trust the Americans.
They don't. They honestly don't.
I mean, my mom actually just got the vaccine.
Yeah, my mom did too. My dad's about to, like,
my dad just got it last weekend. My mom just got it last weekend. Everyone in America is getting the vaccine, and it's making a lot of things better.
Yes. I'm just waiting for, like, the borders to open.
Yeah.
For us to go to Italy or something, right? Because, like, I'm not trying to make this about my personal problems, okay? But this year, my grandparents were supposed to renew their vows.
Mm-hmm.
And they bought our plane tickets, or like 2-3 years before COVID. No, not 2-3 years before COVID.
Wait, to go to Italy?
Yeah, like right before COVID started, we were supposed to go this year.
Oh, that would have sucked because Italy is like a hot spot with COVID.
No, now they're getting better.
Well, now they're getting better, but imagine if you went back in 2020.
Damn.
That would have been.
It's a red.
No, that would have been a. Just
dead.
I hope you remember their height because you gotta order a coffin.
So basically, my aunt got breast cancer.
Oh, sorry to hear that, bro.
Yeah, so we were supposed to go see him, but can't because of COVID.
Yeah, and I also know that I don't remember this, but I don't think they're allowing people from America to go out of the country.
Yeah. They're not.
And
they're allowed for us to go to Florida, like whatever, in this country.
Well, they're also allowing people to go to Puerto Rico because it's technically a part of America.
True.
So
because it's literally connected to Florida. It's literally like right next to it.
It's right next to it.
Exactly.
It's also right next to Cuba, so it's like not even that far.
Exactly. So technically, wait, but I don't get it. Why don't they count Mexico as a state of the U.S.? It's connected. But why don't they count it?
And Canada's connected.
Exactly,
that's
they don't count it.
Alaska's part of Canada, but that's not part.
I literally go to I went to a deli. Not a deli, like what is it called? A bakery? Mm-hmm. I go to a bakery and we're about to buy something for Teacher Appreciation Week. Mm-hmm. If any of our teachers are watching this, hi.
Well, I don't think they're going to be happy with you swearing in the podcast, so I don't think you should share it.
We're going to bleep that out.
I don't even think you're going to be able to.
All right, so, like I was saying, we were looking for something, and you know my teacher, Miss Layden, she's part of the U.S., and she loves the Constitution and everything. Mm-hmm. I saw this state, like the U.S. cookie, mm-hmm. And it didn't even have our colors. It didn't even have, like... It had our colors, but it didn't have it, like, how we should.
What do you mean? Like, it didn't have red, white, and blue?
It had red, white, and blue, but it didn't have any, like, stars or red, white box with... No.
I mean...
They just had red, then white, and then blue.
I mean, at least
like the France colors.
I mean, at least they're using the colors.
Yeah, but they didn't have anything else connected. But I still don't get it. It should be connected. Canada and Mexico should be connected because it's technically our continent.
Well, yeah, that's actually technically true. Now that I think about it,
there's 7 continents. Ours. What else?
We don't have to make a history lesson here. You don't have to memorize.
You know what I mean, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I just don't get it.
I mean, that's definitely really weird, but I don't know. I think the world is definitely, especially for teens like us, we're still like limited to a lot of things.
You know how parents are constantly talking about like people's past, like their past.
Yeah.
And like they're like, what are you gonna tell your kids when you grow, like when you're older? Oh, we had technology. What do they have? They're gonna have technology.
Yeah, and we can't really tell.
Oh, I had a PS4. They're gonna be in like how old? Like they're gonna be 10, and they're gonna have like, oh, sorry, Dad, I have the PS65.
Yeah, Fast and Furious 47's already gonna be out.
Exactly.
I mean,
Dom died. Everyone died, and now it's the new kids.
no.
Like-
No, everyone died, but they're all back to life.
Exactly. Like it makes no sense.
I mean, literally, it's the truth. Literally, Hans died in the third movie, and he's still he's like still alive somehow. I don't.
Exactly.
know. I mean, I can definitely agree with like some of the stuff, but we can't tell what's ahead for the future. I mean, back in the 80s, Back to the Future and a lot of
Exactly. Those movies were the top hit.
I mean,
Like it was the best.
Not only that, but they predicted a lot of things, but they also were completely off.
The Simpsons.
Oh yeah, The Simpsons. That's another.
Literally, they predicted 9/11. They had this like.
Predicted 9/11, predicted COVID, they predicted a lot of
They
things.
predicted the bats.
Oh yeah, they did actually.
The bee, like
They predicted the riots
the bees,
too. They
the
predicted
hornets.
The riots. They predicted
Exactly.
that too.
They predicted a black guy dying. You
Yeah.
saw that? Oh my god. They predicted a lot.
I thank God that their 2021 prediction didn't come true.
What?
Did you see that episode?
No, I didn't.
Literally the day after in like January 20th, the day that Joe Biden would become president, it had like the whole world burning. Like every building had no roof. People
Technically, that did happen.
Kinda.
That technically did happen in 2020 from all the
Yeah.
riots.
but the riots.
But thank God it wasn't because of the president.
Yeah.
If it was because of the president, they would have been burning down the White House right now.
I mean, they were really close to burning down some areas of the White House. I mean,
Oh, yeah, that riot.
They raided the Capitol.
Exactly.
That was also really stupid. I don't even get
But
that.
thank God that security guard
Oh yeah.
was there to, like, he was looking the other way when the room was down there.
But no, the crazy thing is, you think the Capitol is one of the most heavily guarded places in the
Exactly.
U.S.
It's really not.
It really isn't. And not only that, they had one security guard with a baton trying to hold off
With them having pitchforks,
trying to
guns,
hold off thousands
knives.
of people trying to stop like the recounting of the
No,
election.
but where are they? Oh, they're at town hall trying to do something. Like,
Yeah. I don't get it.
yeah.
I mean, I'm not blaming Trump, but I'm also blaming Trump at the same time.
So basically, thanks for listening to our first podcast.
Yeah.
We're sorry it's short. We're sorry it's short, but we wanted to see how the first one would go. We think it went great, right?
I think so. It actually went by pretty fast.
Yeah, 32 minutes.
Really? Is that?
It shows right here, 32 minutes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so damn.
All right. Well.
See you in the next podcast.
Yeah. Thanks for.
Maybe gonna be next week, but still, thanks.
Or I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
Well, thank you everyone for listening, if anyone is, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.